Hello, dear people from YouTube. My name is Ferdy, and I want to do a Q&A. What's the idea behind this? Tomorrow I'm going to Aruba. It's going to be one of the best vacations I ever had. And we're flying 6 a.m. At this moment, it's 9 p.m., so 9 hours to go. And I'm so excited. I cannot sleep yet. So what I want to do, I want to answer a few questions you can have and talk a little bit about my life. And hi, Maurits. Are you from the Netherlands? Netherlands. Woo! Whoa, 14 people are watching. So if you have a question, fire away and maybe I can answer it. Hey, reset. This is a little bit out of my comfort zone because normally I edit all my videos, but I want to improve myself. Amsterdam, Ajax. Woo! Come on. I don't know if I offend a lot of people right now, but I'm excited for Ajax. I'm a sport. Woo! Nigel, hi. So I'm from Kenya. Um, awesome. Florida. I want to go to the USA so bad. I hope to go this year or next year. Um, I want to do this because I also want to step out of my comfort zone. Excuse me. I don't know if you hear me from here or from here. So if I would stand over here, can you still hear me? If I would talk really quietly, hey, welcome to this YouTube channel. I hope you have a great day. Can you still hear me or not? Otherwise, I should stand over here. Spain. Nosotros bebemos el agua. Oh man, the questions are going so quickly. I cannot read them all, so I will just stand over here and yeah, bring it on. I'll try to be honest. Oh man, it's going okay. Affiliate gambling. I don't want to have to do anything with gambling. Oh man, it's going to my AirPods. Okay. Vikram from India. I've been to India with my brother in Bangalore, a beautiful place. And I said this is going to be one of my best vacations ever. I've been with my sister to Australia, 2005, with my brother to India, with my older brother 2 weeks ago to London. I've been to South Africa with my wife. You appreciate my work. Well, thank you. I appreciate that you appreciate my work. And now I'm going to Aruba. I've been to the USA twice. One time with my family because my parents were married for 25 years, and to Hawaii, which was amazing. And now, and later one time on my own, just to go on an adventure. And it was the greatest time of my life. Bangladesh, awesome. So let me talk a little bit about myself. Do I use Restream? No, I just use my iPhone. I don't even know how to do this on my computer yet, but I do it on my iPhone. Just say live video and then I start talking. And I have one older brother, one older sister, one younger brother, one younger sister. They're all married. They all have children. When are coming the videos for Divi? That's a good question. Well, they will come in May. Yeah, it's going so fast, all the questions. I only have two rows of questions or oh, ooh, let me see. How are you? I'm good, thank you. So what I will do, I will try to read your questions really quickly, and then if I can see one, I will answer it. About Diffie, I know I'm making a lot of videos about Elementor, and it's still in the planning to make videos about Diffie, but I have still 50 tutorials I'm yet going to make. So all the promotional emails I get from please can you promote my theme and things, I say no to everybody because I want to finish everything I want to do. Yeah, drop shipping is definitely one thing that's going to happen. What camera do I use at this moment? My iPhone, the iPhone XS, the newest one, because it was time for an upgrade after 4 years of having the iPhone 6. And in my daily life, I use the Canon 5D Mark IV and the 85 millimeter lens, which is a really expensive lens. But these last days, I'm really fan of the Sigma 50 millimeter because it brings me a little bit closer to the screen, which makes it a little bit more personal. What about automated emails in MailChimp? Yes, I definitely will do that. Thanks a ton for your videos. Top traffic. Yes, to affiliate. Yes, getting more traffic. Oh man, I want to make so much more videos. Texas, woo! Oh man, this is fun to do. I think the more I start doing live videos. Oh, the Sony A7R2. I've worked with the Sony A7 II one time. It's a great camera, but I had no idea how to use it, and it was a wedding. So I was like, oh no, I have to do this correctly. Let me see. Question. I love to hear more about your business, how you run it. Just YouTube. Okay, a little bit about my business. My my business is evolved around YouTube. I create videos where I teach people how to do things, and if 1 in 1,000 people that watch my videos buy the product I promote, so it can be the Extra Pro theme or web hosting or the Diffie theme or Elementor, then I get a commission. So the more people watch it, the more videos I create, the more subscribers I get, the more I earn, and that's how it goes. And the last years, it was a nice steady income that was growing, and at this moment, it's yeah, it's above average. I'm from the Netherlands. You're doing your first wedding video in June. It's a really nice job. You're around really nice people when you're doing wedding photography or videography. Um, but it's also hard. You need to work so hard. But if you can deliver something beautiful to a wedding couple, they will be thankful forever. And if you screw it up, you have a big problem. It never happened to us. WordPress scope in freelancing. I don't know the word scope. Maybe the question is I don't know. uh, this is this is so crazy to do. If I would be a web designer again and I would start from scratch, I would learn how to do it. I would watch all the videos about how to make a WordPress website. I would stick with or Divi with or with Elementor, become the best Elementor page builder there is. I would learn how to design things, how to market things, and then I would put my work on Upwork or Fiverr.com, and then I would yeah, just be assertive to my friends, to my family, to the people in my community. Say, hey, this is what I do. I can make beautiful websites. I would make 5 example websites, show them to people. I would completely copy websites from Apple, from Uber, just to show people, not to steal things, but to show people what I'm capable of. Like, hey, I can make a website that looks like the Apple website. Like, hey, I'm really good in what I do. I would practice, talk to a lot of people. And what I would do, I tell you always listen to Jim Rohn about personal development. The person I am today is totally different than 5 years ago in a few aspects. In how I think about myself. Oxygen. I have tried to work with Oxygen. I think Oxygen is great for people that have a lot of knowledge about HTML and CSS because it talks in the same language as those scripting languages. And I think Elementor is better for people that have not the knowledge about it. I think Elementor is so easy to use, just drag and drop. You can change things for every device, for desktop, for tablet, for phone. What lens I use on a wedding? If I could have only one lens for a wedding, it would be the 50mm and or 1.2 from Canon, but I prefer the 1.4 from Sigma. Yes. Well, I made a video about the results of the the survey on my website. I have no tips yet for drop shipping. I have no experience with it, but no, I will not do a lot of money making videos because at this moment this community is based around WordPress. And I know with making money videos you can make more money, but at this moment I need to be happy and content with how things are going because my wife said she saw me the last weeks being frustrated, like, hey, I can do so much more. And I'm having the best life I can imagine at this moment. My wife and I are doing really fine. My son is getting really, he's getting greater every day. I start to love him more every day. Every day with him is such a joy. I can work, but I can also say I stay at home today. it's the best time. And what happens? I become frustrated because I see other people on YouTube growing faster about how to make money online. Well, I know how you can make money online, and I'm not doing it. My wife said maybe we have FOMO, fear of missing out. So I thought, like, let me slap FOMO in the face and say, I'm happy with how things are going. I'm happy creating WordPress related videos. I will make an affiliate marketing course in English and probably in Dutch. And I'm still thinking maybe I should do it on a different channel, but I'm thinking about it. I'm going on vacation. I'm going to think a lot, like, hey, what's the next step? And talking about my work, the latest months, I think I'm not exaggerating when I say I work 20 hours per week, and I would like to work 40 hours per week. But every week I have a lot of appointments with people, lunching with people, just getting. I want to know everything about life. I just want to know how people live, how people think, what drives people, and just get to know people and enjoy sharing my life with other people. I said people a lot of times in the latest few sentences. So um, I'm saying a lot of things, different things. So I go to the next question. Elementor Ultimate Advanced. Oh yeah, Elementor Pro is a complete website builder. With Elementor Pro, you actually do not need a um, a theme. And when you use Elementor Pro, you get a lot of extra elements with it. But not only that, you also get certain templates. So you can create a blog template. You can create a WooCommerce product page template. So you get a lot of options. With Extra Pro or with Extra Agency or Extra Ultimate Add-ons, you only get extra add-ons. And those add-ons are amazing. So if you only want to use the free version of Elementor and you want to have extra elements, then I would go for Ultimate Add-ons. And I have tutorials about all the Ultimate Add-ons. And if you want to design the blog page specifically the way you want it, then I would go for Elementor Pro. I use them both. I use Elementor Pro, I use the Extra Pro or Agency bundle, and those combined are amazing. And yeah, I hope that answers your question. Let me see. I use. Thank you, Victor, for the question. I use all-in-one WP migration to export a website to a different website or to a different domain. But recently they decreased the amount you can export or import, like only 12 megabytes, and then you need to pay. I don't like that. There is a way to hack that, and I think it's legal because it's all open source. So you should change the 12 somewhere to 15,000, and then you can import and export your whole website. I know WP Crafter, an amazing YouTuber, did that, and then he got a strike. So I want to be careful making a tutorial about that. So makers of WP migration, if you see this, please bring it back to 500. Extra Pro and add-ons. Yeah, I like the add-ons of WordPress, of Extra. I was saying something and at the same time was thinking about the question I just saw. Do you know about CurioBot? No. Actually, to be honest, I don't know that much. I know about WordPress. I don't know a lot about marketing. I'm doing that right now. I made a video last week about one funnel away. And to be honest, it's out of my comfort zone because I don't want to come across like, hey, you should buy this, otherwise your life will be really bad. Yes, you can make Elementor templates with Elementor Pro and sell them online. But then you need to have someone else. The person that buys it needs to have Elementor Pro also. What I think about Brizy, I think it is great. I think it's a combination of Elementor and Divi, the two best page builders in the world. And I think Brizy is a nice bridge between those, or a combination. To be honest, I have to figure out everything about Brizy, and that's my whole 50 tutorial list that I'm trying to work on. So I don't have a lot of experience with it. I bought it once and I never use it. I looked at it once or twice for 30 minutes, but I need to take a look at that. And I saw a question 5 minutes ago, what are subscriber notifications? Well, people can subscribe to a YouTube channel. They can click on the big red letters subscribe, then they go to a confirmation, they need to say okay, and then they can also click on the bell icon, and when they do that, they get a notification when the person that they subscribe to get a new video online. Then they get an email, or on YouTube they get something like, hey, there's a new video. So that's why a lot of people ask subscribe. That's why a lot of people ask me or ask to subscribe and then hit the bell icon so they get notifications so more people will see the video. Will we make a tutorial about affiliate marketing? Yes. To be honest, I want more subscribers and more views, but I want to be really, no, I do no code, not yet. I learned HTML 10 years ago, and since that moment I know a little bit of HTML, a little bit of PHP, CSS. Things are evolving so quickly, so I don't know that much about it. But I was telling that I want to do a video about um, affiliate marketing, and then I want to say to people how much I make, and then make a thumbnail like this, how much I make per day or per month. But I don't want to throw my pearls before the swines. I don't know if you know that saying. It's from the Bible. Ooh, Bible, yay. Are there any Bible Christian fanatics? No. Okay, why am I saying this? If this was not a live video, I would cut it out. But I'm a Christian, and I'm still figuring out how things work and how life works, and I enjoy the process. So nobody asked me about it, but I just wanted to say that. Yes, I'm still wondering if should I do that, because then people can say, "What, you make money when I buy SiteGround web hosting through you? It's not fair." It is fair because it's just a fair price, and I teach people how to make a website, and in exchange, I get a commission when people buy web hosting or something like that. So I want to. It's my passion. I learn a lot about it, so I want to create a video about it. But again, I don't want. I think that video will be really popular, and I will get a lot of subscribers because of that video. And when those subscribers see a lot of WordPress related videos, and when WordPress subscribers see how to make money videos, it can become a conflict. So I don't know. I probably will make a video about it, and maybe I will start a new channel, and then I will let everybody here know that I have a new channel. Yes? Okay, any more questions? This was my spreekbeurt. Sorry, this is my Dutch humor. Yes, I will do something for Brizzy. I will be back the 8th of May. And don't try to break in because my cat knows already, and there's someone visiting the house. And then I want to go nuts with making videos. Can you make a tutorial of WooCommerce using shortcodes and customizing product page? Yes, I can. I'm thinking about the, how is it called? Smart cart flows from it's not a beer. It's tea. It's how do you say that in English? Cinnamon? I don't know. Mexico. Oh, Mexico. There's a song. How old I am? I'm 32, almost 33. I love it. I feel 25. I do not build websites for others because when I make a website for someone else, I could charge $1,000 or $2,000 or euros, and then I'm working for them, and then they say, "Hey, I want to this to be different and that," and I think my time is more valuable with my audience when I use my time to create videos. So I do not use that anymore. I do not create websites anymore. I also quit photography. I also quit videography. I only want to do what I love to do, and at this moment, it's creating tutorials. It's not a beer, it's tea. I love it. Yes, I will make a video about dropshipping using free resources. I have to tell you, I'm not sure if everything is free when you do dropshipping, because sometimes when you make an account at the dropshipping website, you need to make a payment for per month. I'm not sure. So I'm not sure if I can do that, but I will try to make it as cheap as possible. Do I play soccer? Yes, I did. I was really good, really. When I was young, when I was 17, I was really good. And then I played futsal. But after I sport 8 hours, specific 8 hours when I start playing soccer. So if I would play 10 p.m. at 6 a.m. in the morning, I get a major headache for the rest of the day sometimes. They still don't know what's happening. I have to say, yeah, I do not sport that much, and I want to, but sometimes I'm afraid to do it because then I get a headache. Last time I just did I was cycling for an hour and I got such a bad headache. So I don't know what it is. People in the hospital don't know what it is. I had an MRI scan, and that's one thing in my life that I really don't like. But phew, I have so many things that I am thankful for and that I like. So I hope it will go away one day. And I was last 2 weeks ago. I was at Tony Robbins, and I jumped every day. I was like, okay, stand up and start jumping and do crazy things and give 10 people a high five. And I jumped the whole day and I had no headache. So I'm also at an osteopath, and maybe it's helping me. So that was the question on the that was the answer on the question if I play soccer. I got an internship web design thanks to your videos. That is awesome. Sometimes I get an email with people that say that thanks to me they get a um, job because of me, or they can do this for a living. Question: If how do people get a notification when I upload a new video? You need to hit the bell notification next to the subscribe button, and that's how you get it. Okay, staging to yeah. I never used staging before. Some things I just don't use. I can stage because I have a really big SiteGround um, web hosting package, and they advertise or they say, hey, you can stage. I only use all-in-one WP migration to go from my website to the live website, but maybe I should do it. I will take a look at staging and then show you how to stage. That's my job right now, just to learn things and teach things. And I have two monitors on my in my office. One is just my MacBook, and the other one is a second monitor. And there I learn things. So I try things. I read the documentation, and then I try things, and then I record it on my MacBook. And that's my job. It's quite easy. You don't have to be smart or something to create a YouTube channel. And then talking about YouTube channels, if I would start from scratch and I would really want to make a lot of money, if that would be the major priority, I would make videos about how to make money online. Do you ever got recognized on the street? Well, in London 2 weeks ago, it was for the first time in another country that people recognize me. Two people recognize me. That's really nice. Hey, I made a website because of you. Well, that's amazing. High five. And the sometimes in the Netherlands, people say, "Hey, I've seen you on YouTube." So, and what's your comments for Tyler Moore? Tyler Moore is the king of WordPress related videos on YouTube. He was the first one, so he's the king. And I want to become the king. Yes, I want to be the best. I think I should not aim for something less, but he's the best. He does not make a lot of videos, but all his videos are great. I've not watched them all. Sometimes I've watched one in 2014, and I had the idea to do this already since 2012, but I never did it. And to be honest, I had it in 2009 already. I think I bought the website .vids or WordPress WP vids. But oh, thank you. My videos are better than Tyler Moore. Yes, but he was the first one, and when you search for WordPress, he comes up first. And I know Daryl Wilson. He's an amazing YouTuber. I Skype sometimes with him. He's really going for it. He's now at maybe 130 subscribers, 130,000. So maybe he will beat him one day. And after that, I will beat him and I will beat Daryl. Daryl, if you're watching, how are you? We Skype sometimes. We have a good friendship. And it's good for me to talk with someone else that is also doing YouTube stuff. It's starting to rain outside. I would like it. But I'll go to Aruba. Who cares? I hope it still keeps raining in the Netherlands. No. I follow you and Tyler. Well, I'm honored that you follow me and Tyler in the same YouTube channel. Hey, bro, how are you? I'm fine, Harry. So what else? My long-term goals. I think in 10 years, I will still do this, but my main thing will be standing on the stage in front of thousands of people, telling them how they can live a better life than they're doing at this moment. Can you make a tutorial about why is it fading away the comment? Sorry, I could not read your comment. But that's what I think I'm thinking. And to be really honest, I'm always honest as far as I know, when especially except when I'm not honest, but that's not the case. Um, my goal for long term is to build a building from $10 million or euros. That can be a church building, that can be a conference building, that can be a building where people can live for a certain time to, I don't know, to what to do. Um, to be honest, I'm not sure if I'm going to do this, but it's a long term goal. And my dream is to speak in that auditorium to a lot of people and just telling them straight in a fair way, this is how you can better can get a better life. And there are these days everybody's a coach. Oh, I've learned Facebook advertisements and now I'm a coach. And then I click on the advertisement and I see they have 17 likes and they're all family related. Everybody is a coach these days, and I want to actually become financial independent. So people know that when I'm telling them something about how to get a better life, it's not to sell them something, but just to share in this world how people can better get a better life. And I know when I was in love with Anna, we had no relationship yet. There was a dropping, so we were blindfolded and we need to drive somewhere. We were driven somewhere, drove, whatever, and then we need to walk back to the place. And I had a 3 hour walk with Anna, and I was telling her my goal in life is to get to know why people do what they do and why they think what they think. Those are two questions I have. Why do people do what they do? And why do people think what they think? And why is one person successful? And why is some other person not successful? And that's what I want to share with the world, how that works. Sorry, I missed a lot of questions. I will talk less and read your questions. Bring it on. Maybe you can cut and paste them if you have not had your answer yet. How to host a website from our own home web server. Well, I have a video about that. It's from test server. Just search for test server Ferdy and you will find it. Is it possible to build a complete? Yes. If you use Elementor Pro, which is a plugin, you can create a complete website using Elementor Pro. You can create a header, you can create a footer, you can create beautiful blog pages, blog posts. Everything is in there. How am I doing with my English? I think it's going fine, isn't it? The 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 when you create tutorials and you know you can edit them, it's for me a big reason to 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 cut things out. Now I know I cannot cut things out, so I just keep talking. So maybe I should do that with my videos. That will save a lot of time in editing things. Uh, what I use with all these chat messages, I just use the YouTube app on my iPhone, and I have my iPhone. That's my screen. You already have the new name for the YouTube channel. Well, um, it will stay Ferdy Korpershoek. And if I would do something new, which I am doing with Photoshop at this moment, it will be David Corp because my whole name is Ferdinand David Corp. And I don't want to start a new name or something. And I have some other name that is Pro Greatness. I have a lot of domains with some ID. Sometimes I think, hey, I need ID. I get a domain name and then I do nothing with it. And sometimes I have a great ID and it works. How to get clients. As I said before in this video, excuse me, put yourself out there. Go to Upwork, make 5 websites to practice and to show people what you can do. Go to your friends, go to your family, go to your community, and then start promoting yourself. I did it 3 years ago. We had no money, so I sent an email to a few people. Hey, I can make a video for you. I can make a website for you. And of the 3 people, 2 responded, and I had a website, and I made a video for 1,500 euros, and I made a website for 1,200 euros. So that's, you can do the math. Ferdy, you say you create a fully site with WordPress, so I'm learn HTML. It's no time waste. It's always good to learn a new language. You can learn unlimited languages. That's the way we are created. So I'm also going to learn HTML and CSS and PHP, and then we'll create tutorials about it. What security options for website do you recommend? Well, choose a really great password, and that's all. Yeah, that's it. Please don't hack me now because I have not a lot of stuff like that about um, protecting things. Hey Ferdy, hi. Listen, WP. Someone said how to start from scratch with Elementor. Like Elementor, start to learn HTML or hire some people from through Fiverr to create something for you. An SSL certificate, yes, but with SiteGround, it's these days it's automatically in your website. So you create a new website using SiteGround, and then it's automatically uh, with a certificate from with SSL. That's amazing. I love SiteGround. They are the best. I get a lot of emails from Bluehost, from other web hosting platforms like, hey, we have better commissions for you. And I always say, you know what, I've confused them once going from HostGator to SiteGround, and a lot of people said, hey, why is HostGator bad? They're not bad, but their affiliate program is really bad. And from SiteGround, it's better. Please see Peepso for WordPress. Peepso, okay, never heard of it. How did you manage clients who are willing to pay less? I don't know if I get the question, but if there's someone in life, in the world that did a lot of web design projects for so less money, um, then it's me. Uh, I had a conversation of 2 hours, the website the person wanted, and then at the end of the conversation, she said, I only are willing to pay 200 euros. And I was thinking at the time at 600 euros. And I had a few projects from people that said, you know what, just name your rate and let me give me how much hours you are working on it, and I will pay it. That's the best thing. And and that in that case, I made 2,000 euros. But I think you are worth a lot of money when you deliver when you deliver a great website. So I think you could ask really nice rates, because if you're making a website for someone, you're creating uh, the first impression from somebody's company for them. So that's worth a lot of money. So if you can do that, if you can think with them, like, hey, how can you make the website? Then you could ask maybe $2,000 for it. I think if I would start over again, I think I could make a lot of money creating websites for people. But I don't want to do that anymore because I rather teach people how to do it themselves. Verdien je aan de videos op YouTube? Do I earn money with the videos on YouTube? Yes, around 1,200 euros per month. Do you work full time on your channel? Well, this is my only job at this moment, but I do not do it full time. I would love to, but I love it also to be at home. My wife loves it when I'm staying at home. So sometimes last week I had an appointment at 10 o'clock. I was 12 o'clock. I was at home. My office is 20 minutes away, and she said, "What are we going to do this afternoon?" And I said, "You know what? I'll stay at home." And from that day on, I stayed at home because I'm going on vacation tomorrow, and I had an appointment with my wife where I said a few days before the vacation I will stay at home because I know myself. I want to finish a lot of things. Also, right now I have a lot of tutorials. They're not finished, and I just need to let it go, leave it all as it is, and go on vacation, because otherwise I will drive myself crazy and I'm going in the airplane like, oh no, I want to finish my video. And when I go to the airport, I just want to be completely with my family, not with my laptop, not with my phone answering things. I want to have completely focus on my family. I'm from the Netherlands. Nederland. Woo! How to host a file storage server and integrate our own website to download files. I don't know. Did you do anything on King's Day? No, not much. Right now our king is his birthday. Um, I packed the suitcases. I did go to my parents. I came back. I got some kebab from the Turkish store, and we packed our stuff. And I watched a little bit about one funnel away. I'm doing the challenge. I'm doing it again at this moment. So I want to be an example because I promote it. I want to do everything they say. So that's what I did today, and now everything is finished. And I'm here in my barn because outside it's getting darker. So that's what it. Yeah, kebab. I love kebab. Thank God for the people that invented kebab. I love it. Broodje kebab. Is WordPress secure to host website? Yes. Is I would say is web hosting is web hosting safe for WordPress? I did not see that question. Sorry. Yes. Yeah. I again, I promote SiteGround. I think they're great and they are safe. Which website should I use if I would create content every day in the membership area? Well, I would use the Extra Pro theme or the Extra Agency bundle in combination with Elementor Pro. And I would use, I know Optimize Press as a member area, member website area, but I also heard great things about LMS, which is also on my list to make a tutorial about. What made you realize you should give something for free, like tutorials, templates? Um, because I was really bad in marketing. I had a few great Dutch courses and I did not sell anything. I still have a course that is so amazing where I show people how to make money. I made money, I made around 800 euros in, let's say, 10 weeks with it from scratch, creating a new course. And I show people step by step how I do it. And a little bit the same thing I'm doing right now with the BioBest course. And people did not buy it because I didn't know how to market it. And then there are other people that create a lousy course. Now, could I say that create a course that is, in my opinion, not as good as mine, and they make a lot of money with it because they know um, um, how to promote it. So that's why these started to do things for free. Also knowing that when people buy things through me, I get a commission. WordPress hosting versus web hosting. I always use web hosting. I never use WordPress hosting. Do you use UTM? I don't know what it is. UTM, user terminal management. No. Because WordPress is vulnerable, I never had a problem with WordPress so far. And I know that 1/3 of the people of the websites in the world are with WordPress. Can you make a video in German? Genau. Or German subtitle. Well, I think I was thinking about creating a website in Spanish or a tutorial in Spanish and let someone else do the audio. Maybe I will in the future, but I cannot. Oh, UTM on to see who follow you. No, I've never heard about UTM. I use vidIQ for my WordPress, for my YouTube statistics. I use Google Analytics for my WordPress website. And that's it. As I said before, I should really dig deep into marketing stuff and optimizing things, but that's, at this moment, it's not something I'm really good in. I think I should grow harder in things and sell more if I would learn about it. But at this moment, I'm doing fine. Cat. I have a cat. I don't know if that's what you mean. Her name is Nala, and I have a hate-love relation with her. Sometimes I like her. Mostly I hate her. Can I say this on YouTube? I hate cats. Thank you for reading all of my questions, Fred. Yes, bring it on. How can we start making money online right away with Elementor Pro? Well, or you could make a beautiful website and start selling, promote affiliate products. And affiliate products have a special link in it with your initials or with your special number, so that when you click on that link, the product of the affiliate knows that it comes from you. And when people buy through your link, they can make money with it. Or you can start creating tutorials about Elementor Pro and use your affiliate link about Elementor Pro with it. If I don't know, you can interpret that question two ways. Do you have tutorials for WordPress updated? Yes, I have. Of 2019. Yes, I have two. One, how to make a website in 1 hour, and one, how to make a website, and that's 3 hours and 45 minutes. And those tutorials, I say it all the time, are the best so far because every time I want my tutorial to become better. So I have, and I saw a question: do I still like Elementor and Astra, Ocean WP, Ocean WP and Astra? Yes, I do. I like them both. And the Astra of the Ocean WP has more free options, and the Astra theme has a few different options. With Astra theme, when you watch it on a mobile, the logo automatically becomes smaller or bigger based on the menu. And that's what I really like about Astra. And with Astra, you have more options to go to the Pro version. And I think the Pro version is so amazing. And I know with Astra, there's a really big team working on everything. You have tutorials for WordPress updated 2019. Yes, I just answered that question. Beaver Builder, this is also great. Okay. Show how to integrate database in a website. I have no idea. I would never do that. I never did it. I know database looks so complicated. I just install WordPress and then the database is installed. So I never integrate a data. Oh, maybe you mean a different kind of. I have only 2 videos in Dutch because this is an English channel and I want to teach people how to create a website. So that's why I made 2 videos in Dutch about how to make a website. But my main focus is English because I can reach more people. How did you promote your channel? I came on your channel by top donating. What do I prefer? Well, let me answer the question first. How do I promote it? Sometimes I use Google AdSense or Google Ads. No, Google AdSense is the other one to make money. Sometimes I spend on Google Ads, and I try to use great keywords and upload a lot of videos with a lot of different subjects. That's how I do it. Elementor or Divi? Elementor. I think it's better. Divi has also a lot of great things. For instance, pricing is better with Divi because you can buy it once for $250 or $230, or with some discounts sometimes for $200, and you can get it for the rest of your life with all the updates. With Elementor, no matter how many websites you need to pay per year, and with Divi you always get unlimited websites. Also, when you have the smaller package. So could you add the links here for your tutorials? No. I sometimes get an email. Do you have a tutorial about this or that? Please go on the internet, go to YouTube, search for Ferdy and the subject you are searching for. If you do not see the video, then there's no video. But you can do that yourself. That's why we use Google. Google is our friend. If you made a website like online shopping, without a database, if you want to make a website and you want to use a database, just install WordPress. That will do it for you. That will create the database. How to convert HTML site to WordPress? Well, you just need to make the website again using WordPress. And I use a second screen, so I create a new website or a new domain. For instance, I have a website in HTML at ferdy.com. Then I create a new website at ferdy.com/new. I create it using WordPress. On my second screen, I put ferdy.com. And on my first screen, I put ferdy.com/new. That is made in WordPress. And on my second screen is made in HTML. And then I start redesigning the website using Elementor Pro. And that's how I do it. And there's no easy way to do it. But that's the best way. Put on some really nice music, sing along, and make a website using WordPress from HTML. That's how I do it. JavaScript? No, I have no idea. No, I never use Java, CSS, or HTML. And I don't know the difference between 0 and 1. Tea is getting cold. It's iced tea. Best free theme for Newsblog. I think Newsmac is the best one. I think that's the free version of Newspaper. Newspaper is an amazing theme. I also want to do a tutorial about that, but it will all come after my vacation. Buenos Aires, Argentina, Messi! Ferdy, do you freelancing? No, I don't. I focus on creating tutorials. What WordPress theme would you recommend for e-commerce? Well, that's a video I made about it a few weeks ago. You can watch that video, search for Ferdy which theme, because you can use every theme for your e-commerce website. What do you do in your free time? Well, I like to work on my channel in my free time. It's to be honest, it's sometimes hard for me to relax, do nothing. I watched the movie a few days ago, Baby Driver, and it was quite. You saw some people die in a way I don't like to see it, but it's hard for me to enjoy to do nothing. I always want to do something. So I'm waiting for my vacation. I want to make a video. I always want my time to be spent in the right way, and sometimes that's not good because I also should enjoy a whole series about Breaking Bad or what's the other one? Breakout. Come on, my favorite series. What's it called? Prison Break. And I want to watch it again, but I think, oh, that's wasting so much time. I play FIFA sometimes. I played Fortnite, but I'm really bad at it. I never did shooting games, so every time I'm in the field, I hide everywhere, and then I'm with the latest 10 because I hide all the way. I was on the edge, and then someone sees me and kills me. So I don't play Fortnite. I don't have headers or footers, but I was talking about Divi and Elementor. I like the page builder of Elementor more than the one of Divi, but I think it's the same as PCs and Windows, PC and Mac, or Windows and Mac. It's just what you get used to. It's the same as with Canon and with Nikon, two camera brands. The driver is really professional and baby driver. Well, he's really good in driving. That's all I know. And it was a nice guy, interesting movie. And at the end, they come together, and everything is fine. Where do I get the info from videos? Well, I watch all my competitors, and I completely copy them. No, that's not the case. I rather do not watch videos of my competitors because I don't want to be influenced by it. I want to create my own kind of videos and don't want to copy other people. So what I do, I play around with Elementor, with Divi, with plugins. Sometimes I get an email from someone, hey, can you make a video about this? And then they have a documentation, and I watch the documentation. Sometimes I watch a video on YouTube on a certain subject, or I watch a few videos and then I create my own video about it. So through documentation, videos, and playing around, those three things. How is Noah doing? He's doing so great. I want to show a picture, but my phone is over here. I can share my screen, but then you see all the pictures you don't want to see, or you don't should see. But he's doing great. I love him so much. He's the best thing ever happened to me, to my wife, and every day it's getting better. Well, I want to watch the Avengers Endgame because I like the whole series. Do I play PUBG? No. But I'm going on vacation, and having a baby, it's really hard to say, hey, I'm going to the movies. See you later. And especially at night. At night, I don't go often somewhere. I go every Monday to my best friend to play FIFA and talk about our life. Every Friday, I call him, and every other Wednesday, I go to a group of friends where we talk about life and about other things, and that's it. But I don't go to the movies that much anymore since I have a baby. He's almost 6 months, and I went to the movies 3 times. But I want to go with my brother when I'm back after my vacation. I'm going to Aruba, to Rio Palace, jacuzzi suite. It's crazy. We're going to have a great time, gain some weight, and then lose it afterward. What? So again, about Divi and Elementor, I want to make a video about it, and then I want to give an honest opinion about everything. What do I think about Avada? Well, I used it a few times, and yeah, I loved it. But these days, I think the same thing with Enfold, an amazing theme, and Avada, but they have not that much options when it comes to responsiveness, and that's important for me. Responsiveness is everything because a lot of people watch websites on a smartphone or on a tablet. What can you say about plugins to Elementor and compatibility? Well, if a plugin maker makes a plugin that is for Elementor, they better make it work because otherwise the community will crush it or will put it away. And so I can say that when somebody makes a plugin, they better make it compatible with Elementor. So that's all I can say about it. Going back to Elementor and Divi, I want to make a video about it. Even this week, I had a plan to make a video about SiteGround 2019, about a lot of things. I made a video about Udemy for the BioBest course, but I need to record the latest few things, but it's not going to happen. So it will be after the vacation. And somebody said, Enfold is not responsive. Do you have a plugin for that? No. They did a great job making it responsive, but within that, it's not perfect. And with Elementor, you can tweak things on every device, and with Enfold, you cannot do that. Enfold was my favorite theme for a long time, especially because of the gallery, all the images that came really nice. And but now I like Elementor Pro more, and I've not used Divi as much as Elementor, but as I said before, it's just what you're getting used to. With Divi, you can make amazing websites. How to set goals? Well, I made a video about it a few years ago. Just search for Ferdy, how to set goals. I set a few goals and I found out that I have reached a lot of those goals. So I would put them on paper. Uh, and make it really measurable. Don't say I want to become rich. Say I want to have $50,000 on my bank account at the end of December, the 31st of September. Thank you. I I, I don't know what AppSumo is. I got an email from them once. Hey, can you promote us? And I was busy. I said sorry. I don't know what it is. AppSumo. I think it's something that offers a lot of different plugins. That's all I know. Maybe it's not even correct. Wow, I'm talking already for 15 minutes and I still have not drunken my tea. Ugh. So now my hands free, now I can walk, I can move, and I can answer more questions if there are questions. Beer. Beer will be next week, coming week. No. Sanjay, Marco, Lifetime Tools. I will take a look at AppSumo. Is there any sharing option to WhatsApp? Yes, there is. I've seen it. That's all I can say about it. It is somewhere on the internet. I've loved your content. Thank you. Good to hear that. I do my best to create the best content there is. And yeah, there's so much more coming, but I need to make sure I go to my office every day when I'm back from vacation because if I see what I can do in a few hours when I'm on my office, what could I do when I work 30, 40, 30, 40 hours per week? 30, I don't know, but why do you not freelancing? I do not do it because my time is valuable, so I rather spend the time creating tutorials. Do I use plugins for Elementor as support? Yes, I use Everywhere Elementor, which is a free plugin. Hey, WP Eagle! United Kingdom! Woo! Nice to see you, man. Oh, it's my beautiful one. Yeah, I love you too. Yes. Yes, I love you too. Thank you. No, she's not there anymore. And now I missed a few questions. Elementor extras. Yes, I was talking about Elementor. I use the Extra Agency Bundle. Crystal reports. Well, I'm a full-time YouTuber, but I do not work from between 9 and 5. I think what you say, Punya, that freelancing is not really worth it at this time. I think you're not correct. I think this is the time to have a business. And I would say if you're doing what other people are doing, make sure you do it better. You offer a better service. I think I don't want to be harsh to you, but I think if you really want something, you can do it, man. You can go for it. And there are other people that also do what I do, and they do it maybe even better. And what I thought that was my downside from me, like English is not my first language. Now I see it as a pro, as a great thing because I can also make websites in Dutch, and other people that are English cannot do that. So I can even attract more people to my YouTube channel. So don't think in, hey, this is not the right time to to do freelance work because everybody's doing it. No, don't think in limiting beliefs or limitations. Think in possibilities. I can think of about a lot of things why I'm not the right guy to do this. And when I was younger, yeah, it comes on. Yeah, my wife says I should go to sleep. Um, oh, I'm going on vacation. Woo! By the way, no. Um, yeah, you should go for something. I have a lot of reasons why I'm not uh, able to do this. I had a lot of Fs. Is that right? The low grades when I did public speaking lessons or things in school, and I always had bad grades, and it was hard for me. And even when I was 17 and 18, it was really hard for me. Then I became a youth leader in my church, and I was the only speaker. Well, they said, "Do you want to speak tomorrow?" It was the 2nd of November, no, of January 2005. It was the first time I spoke in public in my church. Then I became a youth leader. I started to do it 2 times per month, and every time it went easier and easier and easier. And then I started to do it in English. The first time I created an English video, I recorded the video first, then I typed the text out, and then I recorded text by reading it, and then I put everything together because it was too hard for me to do it at once. And now I'm doing a live video for 55 minutes, and I'm talking and talking and talking. So don't think in limitations, think in possibilities. We are beautiful human beings. We can do so much things. And so please, if you are a freelancer, go for it and become the best one there is. Pivot tables. Yes, I have a video about tables like Excel in WordPress, and thank you that my accent is wonderful. Best freelance theme for portfolio. Watch my video about the best theme. The theme doesn't matter. The portfolio does matter. So you can use any theme with your portfolio website. What I was saying is, I don't know it anymore. But my wife's true. I should go to bed because this is also making me really excited and pumped. How are you? I'm fine. Your Elementor videos are awesome. I learned Elementor from you. Well, you're welcome. I'm glad you learned it. Enfold. Was I talking about Enfold? Yeah, it's Elementor is updating their theme page builder every time. And yes, multiple language WordPress site is coming in May. 31 important thing. What is GPL license? Ooh, I think it's that. Hey, see you later, WP Eagle. Are you for Tottenham, by the way? Because Ajax is facing Tottenham. I'm looking forward. How much? Sorry, guys. I'm going all kinds of directions. Oh man, sorry. I lost everything and I start over again. If I see a new question, yeah, I was talking about Enfold theme. Elementor is updating their theme and page builder every month, and Elementor every year, once a year, maybe twice a year. So, or when I talk to major new features. So I think, yeah, they did not take advantage of the time we are living in. They should go with the flow. Yeah, I should go to bed. People wish me great vacation. Thank you. I'm going to wrap it up. I talked for an hour. How about bridge? The bridge theme. Well, I think a lot of themes from Theme Forest are okay, but I think Diffie and Elementor have beaten them because there's so much more possible there. There's more flexibility. And that's why I like Diffie and Elementor, because there's more flexibility to do everything on every device. And with a lot of themes on Theme Forest, they have a page builder that's okay, but it's just limited. And with Elementor and Divi, you also have a great community. It creates plugins around those page builders, which gives you even more options. So if I would have only one option, I would go with Elementor Pro in combination with Astra Agency. And I see no reason why I should learn databases. Enfold, it is great. It is a great thing, but when you want to style things, then I think it can be limited. But as far as I have worked with Enfold, I had no problems whatsoever because the websites, they look so great, and there are a lot of great things with it. But when you want to really start digging deep and change small things, which is not necessary in any case, then every case, then you can use Elementor. What about Flux? Flux is great. There's a nice team working on it every day, making it better. But there are quite some problems sometimes with it. And what I hate is problems. I made a tutorial about it, and then I started trying things again, and I saw things are not working. And in the comments, I saw things that were not working. And what I really hate is when I create something beautiful to help people, and it's not working as I say it is. So it's coming there. It's getting better and better. But to be honest, I did not touch Flux the latest month. So I hope they fixed a lot of issues because there's so much great things they have, but it's a little bit buggy. Are I going to make, no, everybody's talking about a Divi child theme. I made a video about it using a plugin, but I never used child themes. So if you want to watch the video, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to make this video exactly 1 hour. So I have 20 seconds left. Thank you for watching. And yeah, It was for me a good experience to do this. I go to Aruba. Aruba! Rio Palace. Jacuzzi suite. Okay, 7, 6, 5. Okay, let me show you my crib. Woo! Later. How to stop this? Hmm. Hmm. Maybe I cannot stop this. You know, you can join me on my whole vacation because I don't know how to stop this. Ciao, bye, later. This is getting more awkward every second. Maybe you can make it less awkward by just doing